Hey guys, welcome to Silver Lake. Welcome back. It is April 8th. It is the day of the solar eclipse. So we're gonna check our bees and see. We're doing like a detailed spring inspection to see how they're doing. Did they went through all their food? And is the queen laying? What's the brood situation? Do we have to reverse the boxes? And checking double deep frames and all that. It is 62 degrees, really nice. Last week we had really terrible weather. We have a lot of wind, and today is a little bit windy, but we had a lot of wind, rain, even snow. Last video that we made, we added top box to singles, but it was so cold that we had to go back and put them on the bottom because we don't want to create that extra gap, so they have to heat the top above their heads. So we went and reversed the boxes, empty boxes on the bottom, so they have more heat on the top. And now we are going back and reversing it again. So we're giving the queens some room to expand the brood nest. And pretty soon, I mean, the dandelions are popping everywhere, and looks like, that they made it out of winter. So let's check a few hives and see. So today our goal is to remove, this wrap, and we also removed the mouse guards. So we're gonna go through both boxes and see are they getting out of room, and is the queen laying eggs on the top box, or if she moved down. Because pretty soon, if we don't do nothing, they're going to be overcrowded and start their preparation for swarming. So let's check. Okay, the reason for using this wrap is not to get heat, but just as draft, like a wind block. Because a lot of my boxes are getting older and I have holes in them, so it's like a wind block more than a like a wrap for heat. Some people say that they have observed some strange behaviors the bees during eclipse. I'm not sure that's true, or I don't know. So I'm just gonna see if they seem any different than usual. I can see there's a lot of bees in this hive. Let's shake the bees. I don't wanna. Sometimes you can find queen here. You don't want to do that. You don't want to like move the queen. So these guys, we put a spring patty in a just regular bag here, just to give them a little bit of pollen for the brood. And you can see the difference between these regular bags. They are kind of chewing these bags. So these are too soft. I wouldn't use this again. So I'm gonna use only zip bags. Probably want to remove this from their hive. So we're gonna do that for them. We're gonna remove this plastic. Okay, so far I didn't notice any difference in bees. So they're not aggressive at all. You can see that I'm not wearing any protection, so they're not aggressive. They're not flying in my face. But I mean, some of the reasons why they're not aggressive is because I use those mushrooms in my smoker. Find this burr comb top of your frames. I would and propolis. This is all propolis, so I would save this. And so this is really good stuff. You know, you can make propolis tinctures, or you can even make the tincture to spray on your bees, because they really use this stuff to fight off infections and different diseases and stuff. There's a lot of bees, as you can see. So this hive, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. This was in 9 frames on the top. Okay, you can see there's a lot of honey. So this hive probably didn't need our help at all, you know, with those spring patties. But we just, because we had cold weather for a couple weeks, we didn't want a queen to slow down laying, so we added patty with pollen, so she continues to provide brood. She continues laying and provide brood. Okay, so this side frame is also funny, and it's also genetics. You know, when I raise my own queens, and what I look for is this: the bees that went through the winters with plenty of food left, and we leave the whole box for them. Okay, so when we select the breeders for our queens, we try to have choose the hives that went through the winter well, and have extra food, that are really gentle, that not aggressive hives, and prolific queens in the spring, and also queens that reduce the cluster and stop laying during the winter time. Those are the hives that we, and of course they make honey, you know, during the honey season. So those are the hives that we select for our breeders. Okay, so there's still some honey and brood. So this is the first frame of brood. So one frame. This is the second frame of brood. Three. 4. 5. So we have 6 frames of brood with this hive. So for now, I'm just gonna add one drown frame for expansion. I'm not gonna reverse the boxes. Okay, so as far as this hive, I've checked the bottom box, so the queen moved down actually and started laying. So we don't need to do nothing. We left 9 frames, so I'm gonna add plastic foundation, waxed plastic foundation right here, and this is gonna give them some time to draw this foundation, and queen will start laying. So this hive looks like she knows what she's doing. She moved down by herself, started laying. We don't have to do nothing for this hive. Okay, let's check another one. Okay, it's the same deal. We had our leftover from my spring patties here. Okay, the reason why we have newspaper here is last fall probably one of the hives was queenless or had a drone laying queen, so we combined during the fall with newspaper method. Okay, let's see. So this frame is all full of eggs. This second frame. Just want to see that, make sure the queen is not here. So there's no queen. This frame's got a little bit of honey, but they went through most of their stores, so looks like these guys are gonna need some syrup. I don't feed syrup to all the hives during the fall and during the springtime, only for the hives that need it. So this one looks like definitely they're gonna need some food. Okay, so there's the second frame of brood. There's the queen right here. Okay, the third. Four frames of brood. They're nice gentle bees, not aggressive at all. Five. All eggs. So there's 6 frames of brood, and they're starting to bring in pollen and nectar in this frame. And these 2 are probably honey. Yeah, so looks like they moved on this side. So I'm gonna move a frame of food here and feed them a little bit. Yeah, this is also honey. Okay, and frame of eggs right here. Okay, let's check what's going on in the bottom box. So this queen looks like not moved on the bottom, so she's still on the top. There's a lot of bees. Looks like the queen slowed down a little bit during this cold weather, but as soon as we give them a little bit of food, they'll continue laying. Yeah, there's a lot of bees. This frame's got pollen. Okay, so we checked these two hives for today. So one first hive has got 5 frames of brood on the top, and queen moved down. It's got 3-4 frames of brood in the bottom box. So we're not gonna do nothing with this one, and just gonna monitor. And this one's got plenty of food, a lot of honey. This one almost went through all their food reserves, and she's got 6 frames of brood, and queen is still on the top. We saw the queen. There's barely no honey on the bottom, so this one definitely needs feeding. So we'll continue through our hives and show you different hives, how they come up out of winter, including the double deep frames to see did they serve their purpose. So that should be all for this Eclipse video. The Eclipse will start pretty soon. I didn't notice any difference in behavior in bees. They act normally and they're not aggressive or nothing. So I'll see you guys next time. Thank you for watching.